The main concern with this composition is the manipulation and organisation of sounds found within environmental noise. The Singing Ringing Buoy is essentially a group of systems that allow sounds of the sea and the interaction with the buoy to be captured, transmitted, composed and then broadcast as a surround sound piece of electroacoustic composition. If you look at the essence of what music is, it's just organising sound, and that sound can be sounds of a violin or of a piano or of traffic noise or of the waves and of the sea. And once you just accept that, you can then start extracting those musical elements and start using them in a composition. The sounds produced by the buoy can be as complex and rich as any instruments or any computer-generated music. We have the rigging that will attach to the buoy, which is going to create lots of vibrations and lots of whistling. We have the buoy itself, which is going to have big percussive smashes from the waves or little drum beats of hail and rain. There's also the lunar phase, which has high tides, low tides spread over a month. All of that is fed into a computer, goes through a kind of composition processing software, which is our design. We can then take the sound of a wave or capture the sound of a wave or the wind. We can delve into the ones and noughts of the first couple of thousand samples, the first millisecond, and that becomes a sound. We can then use that and start manipulating that or use that as an element within the composition. This piece could be contrived just as me being really clever with computers. But it's not about me being clever with computers. It's a proper composition. I'll be spending months working with the sounds produced by the weather, the wind and the sea, and also the data that's produced from its interactions. It's really important that it's not in one of these big recital rooms. It's important that it's in a public space so that many people get an opportunity to listen to something as experimental and as innovative as Singing Ringing Buoy. People who have never had access to this kind of stuff or never will have access to contemporary art, and by placing it in a museum, it'll be a much more open place for them to go and come and experience and be inspired by it as well. If you stand in the centre of this surround sound installation, you will hear the sounds of the buoy created through the interaction with the weather, but also as well my electroacoustic interpretation and composition of the data and the sounds. Something as contemporary and innovative as this project is going to hopefully change people's opinions of what British music is, and get them to open their ears, listen to what's going on in the surrounding soundscape of their lives.